Alright, let's see. Is this thing working? Yes. Alright, I'm Widow, aka Latrodectus. I decided to wear my sweet tap-out hat for you elitists. This is a 1 in a million tap-out hat, though, because it has a P51 pin. Oh, wait, how do I do that? Yeah, it's got a P51 pin on it. Can't get that in the stores. I'm just going to talk about myself for this first vlog, because it would be weird to talk about Bigfoot and frogs and UFOs and MMA and shit without introducing myself first. 30 years old. I live in Oregon City, which is it's connected to Portland, but it's in the hills. As the population begins to get more and more sparse, that's where we live, and we live out here on this basically compound. It's got goats, and we used to have a bunch of horses out here, but my girlfriend's mom owns another farm where I do a lot of work, and she has, I bet there's 70 goats out there, and several horses, and there's these horses called gypsies, which are like miniature Clydesdales with cow colors, and they're like best in show horses, $20,000 a piece, and one of them's a baby, and they got a breeding mom out there, and so we do a lot of work out there, and I usually do all the grunt work, digging and putting in fence lines and just everything that a person who has a back would do. Well, I don't know really what else to say. Of course, I play jiu-jitsu when I can. It's very expensive, and I have a lot of legal things happening right now that take all of my money, so I play when I can. I have a sweet cat with me right now. Hold up, just grab this beast. Come here, you fucking faggot. Alright, here we go. This is Missy. She is extremely soft. It's like petting a teddy bear. And she's also a skilled warrior. She punks most of the cats in the house, except for the other one that I'm about to show you. She's also a pretty sweet beast, as you can see. She's white. A Himalayan snow cat. Hold up. Look at this cat here. This is my favorite cat. This is Sam. Sam is a extremely skilled warrior. He punks all the cats. And I don't know if you could tell by looking at him, but his ears are all fucked up. You can see it a little bit, but it's from years of battle. He's also looks and smells like a moldy teddy bear that you left out in the garage, and he has no teeth, so that's pretty cool. He has character. Let's see, what else? Oh, I like astronomy. A lot of you guys know that if you read any of my posts. I have telescopes, and I regularly go out and I look at the stars, and it's pretty fun, pretty entertaining. Every spot in the whole sky that you can look at, there's stars that you can't see there, so you put the telescope on it, and then all of a sudden all this invisible shit just appears, and you take your scope and you just move it across the sky, and you just see all this shit that you didn't even know exists. And every now and then you hit these objects, which I'm interested in, called Messier objects, and they and they are nebulae and star clusters and things that you can't see with the naked eye, and they're just like secrets, And I love those. I love to find them. I've only seen with my telescope, because I operate at fairly low power. I'd say probably 4 or 5. And since the night sky changes from season to season, I can only view a few at a time. And I've seen Jupiter and Saturn and Venus, and I've never actually looked at Mars through the telescope. And since it's the closest, you'd think maybe that would be my best image, but I don't think it is. Jupiter is probably the most interesting thing that I look at out there. What else? I play Muay Thai from the same people that I play Jiu-Jitsu with. My instructor, he played in Thailand for a long time and came back here. I'm not sure that I like Muay Thai better than boxing, because I'm a big person, and it's hard for me to kick. It's hard for me to get my legs up there. But since I'm big, I have a really devastating leg kick, and that's pretty much the only Thai weapon that I use is the leg kick and the teep. But I generally just throw hands when I play. What else? What else can I say about Chris? That's my name, by the way. I'm Christopher. I'm growing back my sweet beard of desire. It's powerful. What else? What else is going on? Insects. I have a lot of traps set out. They're fall traps that insects will fall into, and I'm kind of doing a catalog right now, figuring what all is crawling around in my area. And it's surprisingly a really diverse selection of arthropod life when it's relatively cold outside. I mean, for a while there, we were having like 20-degree weather, and I was catching all kinds of cold-blooded invertebrates that you would imagine wouldn't do very well in this weather at all. I was actually specifically looking for a Bothria certum californicum. It's a California trapdoor spider, and I found it, and it had been just fully submerged in the water in 20-degree weather for a long time, and it was still alive when I took it out. So that was amazing, but it wasn't doing very well. So I figured, I don't have a camera right now. I can't take pictures of this thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some clean water, put it back in the water, and put it in my refrigerator so that it's still loose and everything and malleable, so I can take a good photo of it when I get back in a couple days. And I put it in the back of the freezer and the refrigerator, and the refrigerator is really cold in the back, and it froze the water. So this spider was in frozen water for 2 days, and I pulled it out with a chopstick, put it on a napkin, and the motherfucker was still alive. It was a female. It was amazing. I mean, I was thrilled by that. What a testament to the hardiness of that species, that it can be submerged in frozen water for up to 48 hours and still be alive and kicking. So I let it go after I got some sweet photos. Yeah. Well, it's been nearly 10 minutes, it looks like, since I started. So I guess I will bid you adieu for a few days, see how well this video took off. And you guys have my list of categories of things that I can actually talk about, and you choose which one I'll do it by however many votes each one gets, and I'll make some notes so I'm not rambling about the topic, and then we can have some really good discussions. And it'd be awesome if you guys could make video responses to this, so that it'd be interesting. We can have some interesting dialogues. A lot of times, personalities and idiosyncrasies that are specific to a person are lost in text, and it'd be interesting to have a vlog discussion. That'd be fun. All right, so I will sign off, and I'll make another one of these in a couple days when we figure out what we're gonna do.